But you see the standings coming into this game. Côte d'Ivoire have already won both of their games. They won a thriller last night over Angola by 1 point. Guinea also beat Central African Republic yesterday. Central African Republic falling earlier today to Côte d'Ivoire, who really have done their chances of making it to the World Cup yet again. A whale of good here in Benguela. Well, everybody that knows international basketball knows that Angola has really been where the heartbeat of African basketball has been over the years. The most dominant team, the most African titles, and they've perhaps fallen just a little bit in the pecking order of late. But the desire, the will is there for this team to once again be the best on the continent, and they certainly are hoping to be among the 5 teams that make it to the FIBA Basketball World Cup that will be played in Indonesia, in Japan, and the Philippines in 2023. Guinea, on the other hand, before this past summer's FIBA AfroBasket, they didn't register with anybody. I mean, they were virtually nowhere on the map. They didn't win a game in the last African qualifiers, but all they did was go to the FIBA AfroBasket and not only rebound from a tough loss to Central African Republic to beat Egypt, but then knocked out host Rwanda and advanced to the next round before they were soundly beaten by Côte d'Ivoire. But nevertheless, they've come out and they've gotten their African qualifiers campaign off on a winning note, beating Central African Republic under Coach Zečević on the right. And they'll be looking to get a famous scalp today, but this will be a huge test for them. Angola, no doubt, will be like a wounded animal today. They had a huge lead yesterday in their game that they had against Côte d'Ivoire, opening up a big lead early on and just not able to hold off. In the end, what was once a 17-point lead, they ended up losing 57-56. So chalk that down to whatever. Côte d'Ivoirian resilience and persistence and talent and skill. Perhaps a little bit of inexperience with some of these players that are led by Coach Pep Claros. But Angola, I like Pep Claros. I thought they played very well at the FIBA AfroBasket. They played well as the competition went on, and they will be coming out breathing fire today against Guinea. You better believe it. Now we're going to have a pause in the commentary for the playing of the national anthems. national anthems have been played, and the Angola fans here to support their team as they try to get on track in the African qualifiers. Referees Walaline Fikatu Gabeto from Ethiopia, Nigeria's Kingsley Ojeaberu, and also Rwanda's Jean Xavier Mariza. And we're going to look at the lineups as well for today's game, the starting fives and the rosters. Angola have the established, you know, the history, the tradition, but you get the feeling this Guinea team is knocking on the door of doing something special. Shannon Evans, Tijan Keita, Ibrahima Doumbouya, Ibrahim Fofana, and Mohamed Keita in the starting five. Keep an eye on the Keitas. They are sensational. Shannon Evans as well. And Diaby, Kaba, Gassama, Sidibe, Ba, and Conde playing for Coach Zečević. Diaby really started at point guard at the FIBA AfroBasket, and is a reserve now. Zečević, the head coach of Guinea, and here's the guy that's been around the block. He knows exactly what he wants, and his team is learning his way. He will accept that there are going to be some mistakes along the way, but he wants to see progress, and I think he's seeing progress as evidence of that win over Central African Republic. Gerson Gonçalves, Childe Dondao, Gilson Bango, Abu Gaku, and Islando Manuel in the starting five for Angola. Domingos Ambrosio, Do, Kimbamba, Bouamba, Castro, and Cisse coming off the bench for Pep Claros. And there he is from the north of Spain. Although he coaches everywhere, as we know. And, you know, one of the challenges in any sport, especially at the elite level, is that you take on board the defeat, you absorb it, you take the pain that goes with it, but then you learn from it and you quickly turn the page. And that's what Pep Claros is trying to do today with his players, and focus on a very dangerous Guinea team.
When you will see who is a small forward, you will understand who is your player. Okay. Ronda, take a shorty. You take true point guard, number 3. Okay? Tijan. You will take
todo tempo diciendo troca bola para ganar posición. Tienes que estar todo tempo a ganar a frente de él. Más lado débil con fintas defensivas está en ayudas. A la que hay pick and roll todos trabajamos. Ninguém es só bola y show idea. Todos juntos trabajamos. En ataque, jogamos pau, jogamos cross o meio, pau, cross o meio, pau 5, pau 5. Pau 5 ganha posição, espelho, jogador 4. ¿Sí? Salto inicial. Salto inicial, Gilde, aqui, no campo de ataque, Gilson, Islando. Gilson, tocas bola, Islando. Abu, estás aqui abaixo. Aquí está Leukene. Bloqueo a Gilson. Gilson pasa Islando. Islando, Aliup. Tocas bola, Islando. Abu, estás aquí abaixo. Aquí está Leukene. Bloqueo a Gilson. Gilson passa Islando. Islando, Aliup.
Vamos embora fazer isso.
Vamos, pessoal, do início ao fim. Angola!
Força!
Okay, we're about ready to rumble here in Benguela, Angola. I wanted you to be able to hear Coach Claros as he spoke to the players, just get a feel for what this game is all about. He's assisted by Anabel Moreira and Miguel Lutonda. Miguel Lutonda, of course, a great player in his own right back in the day. And this would be a game in which I would say that tons of players to look forward to. Gaku there, number 13. Gilson Bango. Teotonio Do. Gerson Gonçalves for Angola. And the Keita brothers for, not the Keita brothers, excuse me, the Keitas for Guinea, Mo and Tijan. Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are, folks. We are in Benguela, Angola, the African qualifiers for the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023. Angola winning the opening tip, getting it down low, and Abu Gaku gets the first basket of the game. So fast start for Angola. Shannon Evans, guarded by Childe Dondal. There's Evans. Dumbuya, Evans from deep, and took him a while to hit his first three yesterday. I think he missed about his first 10. He ended up getting 3 to go down. But the key for this, for me, in my eyes, for this Guinea team is the play of both Keitas. Gaku, oh, well, it was a bricklayer right there. And the ball goes out of bounds. Back over to Angola. I mean, imagine what it must have been like for Angola after last night's game and their fans losing after leading by 17. Good reach in, knocking it off. Ended up going off Tijan Keita's legs. You know, they had that great feeling, but, you know, basketball is a 40-minute game and you got to play. 3-point shot, and you could see Islando Manuel, that was who Zečević was talking about, and Zečević turns away. The ball goes off of Keita's hands. It's his second turnover in about 15 seconds. Mo Keita guarding Gaku down low. Childe Dondal! Nothing but the bottom of the net. Five nothing. Angola on top. Now the turnover. Here comes Childe Dondal. Bounce pass. And the throwdown from Gilson Bango. Very fast start for Angola. Zečević wants to calm things down. Evans picks up the dribble. Dumbuya puts it up from deep and misses everything. Nightmare start for Guinea. You want to get the Keitas involved early, but Tijan has missed a couple. Mo has yet to get his first look. And Angola have a 7-0 lead over Guinea. Coming off the high over the win over the Central African Republic. But Angola probably going to be a much harder, much higher hurdle to clear, a much tougher task. Childe Dondal puts it on the deck, gets blocked by Mo Keita. Could have been Tijan as well, getting a hand on there. Tijan Keita. Angola had the fast start last night against Côte d'Ivoire. Chavez, who wears Lucchini on his jersey. Manuel playing that small forward spot. And Gonçalves hits a three. And Gonçalves, Lucchini is, well, if there's a chink in the armor, so to speak, that would have been it, his jump shot. If he can get that to fall, look out. He's taken off. Shannon Evans trying to get a foul call, turns it over, and you feel like Zečević should have had a timeout a possession ago. Dondal, things open up, gets it back outside. Here he is again, Lucchini, this time off the front of the iron. Good defense from Mo Keita. And Zečević is like me. I don't know what they've called. It looked like it was going to be their ball. And Mokeita doesn't understand either. So the referees are going to talk this over. Could end up being Guinea basketball. I think it is. No, the ruling is it's going to go with Angola. And when things aren't going well for you, that's the type of call that really gets under your skin. And well, gets it back. Shilde Dondao. Ball bounces over Gaku, or rather Gaku chases it down before it goes out of bounds. From Chavez, here he goes. Lukini back outside to Shilde Dondao. Lukini. Mokeita gets the baseline, puts it up, can't get it to drop, and a foul has been called. So the foul called on Islando Manuel. And a chance for Mokeita to put Guinea on the board. It's a team, despite having a lot of upside and a lot of good vibes in recent times, it's also still in kind of uncharted territory. You know, they're good, but I don't think they really know how good they are, and they kind of have to feel their way into the game. Those two free throws, Zečević will be hoping will calm his team down. Would not say that Angola are the most polished team on offense. Gonçalves bounce pass to Gaku. And good strong rebound from Keita. And keep an eye on Keita because he can hit the three. Probably their best three-point shooter, in fact. Oh, nice play. Good drive and the basket by Fofana, Ibrahim Fofana. Good spot by, oh, there it goes, it opens up. Dundao sees Shannon Evans turn his head and he went right past him. Evans plays for Betis in Spain's Liga Endesa. Here's Keita, and he is tough. I'm telling you, he potentially is one of the elite in Africa. Mo Keita plays in France. Got good length, good soft touch, good shot blocker. Here he is going up against Gilson Bango, and Bango banks it in. Shannon Evans, oh boy, opens wide open for him to get a layup. And I thought they should have had a timeout, but Zečević trusted the process, and looks like they're starting to find their feet, Guinea. 3.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Gilson Bango back outside. And nice dump, and Gaku, or no, Manuel scores. Gets his first two. No player in the Angola team got into double digits in scoring yesterday. Dumbuya for three, good! Well, if he's gonna be out there at that spot, at that position, he's gotta be able to knock it down. Manuel driving in and fouled by Dumbuya. Although they could have called it on Keita. So indeed, they called it on Mo Keita. Islando Manuel going to the line. He was not in the team that played at the FIBA Afrobasket this past summer. And he misses the first. 30 years of age, plays for Primo de Augusto. And ends up with one of the two. Dauda Conde checks into the game. Big center. Step back, and Keita can't get the drop. Shaky start for Tijan Keita. Oh, Islando Manuel. Ball slipped out of his hands. He got it back and he put it up and shot, and everybody's looking around like, is that legal? So the lead goes back to 8 points. Gilson, Mo Keita. Oh, he's tripped up there by Islando Manuel. So Fofana goes out, and in comes Kaba. Here he goes. Conde loses control of it. Tijan Keita gets it, and he's fouled with the putback. Well, that looked like a mistake turned into their favor. He just lost it. Tijan Keita had followed Conde into the lane, and now is at the line for a potential three-point play. Antonio Doe short with the attempt. Conde steps back, and Mo Keita short. Oh, good hands, Shannon Evans. Felicitardo Ambrosio, the veteran, 33 years of age. Antonio Doe clears out. Now his pass batted, and getting it back are Angola, but a whistle blows beforehand, and a foul called on Kaba. So Queen Bamba picks up the foul. He's fouled. He goes to the line. Foul called on Keita. I think that might be his second. Yeah, 2 fouls on Keita. So now Zečević has a decision to make. You might want to sit him down for the rest of this quarter, but then he would lose him for this offensive possession. He's got to be careful there, because you can see even on that free throw, he was pushing off while battling for position. And now the turnover, and it's going to lead to the uncontested layup for Gerson Domingos. So bad turnover by Guinea, who now fall behind by 10 again. Shannon Evans shovels it to the corner. Kaba gets it back to Evans. Conde. Oh, beautiful bounce pass. And now the basket is good. It's an 8-point game. Terrific play by Conde. A nice finish as well by Kaba. Final seconds ticking off the clock in the first quarter. Doe clangs it off the back of the iron. Angola trying to put to bed his disappointment from last night. They lead 23 of 15 over Guinea at the end of one. Just better numbers overall shooting for Angola for the 8-point lead. So Childe Dondao started things off for Angola. He's got 5 points. He's a spark, there's no doubt about it. And he also dished it off to Gilson for the dunk. Gilson Bango. Gerson Gonçalves as well. That was the second basket for Childe Dondao. Everybody picked up Shannon Evans on this drive. Dumbuya, that would be a huge plus if he could hit that shot consistently. And that was very sloppy by Shannon Evans to have his pocket picked by Gerson Domingos. Well, you want your stats, just scan it right in and you'll have everything at your fingertips. Live stats and more. Well, they love their Angola national team here, and don't forget Angola was the country that faced the United States Dream Team in the first game of the '92 Olympics. The U.S. Dream Team that had you-know-who on it. Probably the greatest players in the history of the sport. Talking about Jordan, Johnson, all those guys. I'll tell you who the Angolans had just a second. Here is the drive, and the basket is good. And it's coming out of the timeout. Kasama. They had Annabelle Moreira, who's one of the assistants here. Jean-Jacques Conceição, probably the most famous from that group, was in that team. Well, that was a good introduction to the game for Gassama, but now it is Angola that's on the line. And Malik Cissé is off target. Conde doing a good job of getting in there, getting that rebound. You can see it could be physical at times. There he is with Ambrosio. Evans gets it to Conde. Oh, nice pump fake. And then he takes the punishment. And that has to be an unsportsmanlike, surely. And I think Zečević is right. Just a little too much physicality. And Zečević is saying, go have a look at that. Watch this again. The pump fake. Now watch what happens. In fact, it was Gilson Bango. They want the unsportsmanlike. It wasn't Bango, excuse me, it was Teotonio Doe. The way he swiped down on the ball. They look well prepared for this game, Guinea. Look at Conde again, the pump fake. Now, they're alleging that Doe hit Conde in the face. And that was quite a swipe. Now, Ambrosio, the way he was looking, and the good thing is they're looking at it. Now they'll get their call. And they have indeed called the unsportsmanlike. So 2 shots and possession. And I think that's good officiating because they took their time. They took advantage of the technology. But the weird thing is they called it on Ambrosio. But I'm not sure that it was on him. Anyway, well, they decided that it was on him and not Doe. So Cisse goes out. And Conde goes to the line. Glofate Boyamba comes into the game for Angola. He played at the FIBA Afrobasket. You can see him standing there, number 19 behind Conde. So Conde comes up. He rolls and able to get the basketball. New look pass. Boy, Conde's a good passer, isn't he? Kaba missed the shot. Good active hands by Angola. So they only gave away 1 point that trip down the floor. Teotonio Doe. And they'll stay at this end. Keita goes out and Keita comes in. Tijan goes out and Mo Keita comes in. Nowhere for Felizardo to go, and his pass goes into the backcourt, so that's going to be a violation. It feels kind of like Guinea have weathered the storm here at the beginning, and now they're comfortable in this situation. Kaku, however, back in. So that'll help Angola. Gerson Domingos has those quick hands. Evans, tough drive and tough finish. He was wanting to foul, but nevertheless, that layup cuts the deficit to 3 points. Gaku. Boyamba drives in, and Glofate Boyamba misses, and Conde rebounds the miss. Gilson Bango getting off the bench. Shannon Evans again fighting his way in and earning a trip to the line. He was initiating the contact, Evans, but even so, you got to give him credit. Gilson Bango back in the game. And Shannon Evans was true. Oh, nice spin move by Glofate. Bwamba, and Gaku misses down low. Conde with the rebound. Guinea with the chance to take the lead. Evans, bounce pass to Conde. Oh, the rejection from Gilson Bango. Now the pass goes back to Glofate. Bwamba went through the legs of Keita. Glofate Bwamba. Gaku. Gilson Bango with the rebound and put back. Felizardo Ambrosio looking as if he wants to say, I could be doing that. It's just awfully hard to keep number 8 off the glass, as you could see, even when you box him out. So he misses the free throw, and now the fight for the rebound, and another foul has been called. See Miguel Lutonda over there. And the Angolan greats behind Pep Claros talking to Gaku. So big opportunity for Angola. Three-point attempt is good. Quimbamba. And they double the lead. Shannon Evans. Oh, what a wonderful play by Shannon Evans. Three-point shot, good. Gerson Domingos. Suddenly the shots start to fall for Angola. Kaba, a little bit long. Here comes Gerson Domingos again. Bwamba again, nope. And, excuse me, Quimbamba. But look at the defense from Gaku. He dives on the floor for the ball. Terrific effort. Terrific effort from the power forward of Angola. Three-pointer, Glofate, Bwamba not on target, and then the ball goes off of Gilson Bango. He knows that's one that he should have had. Timeout on the floor. Let's go down to the bench.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, les gros.
David! Fuck! Hey! Play!
Seguimos jugando medio cross con la ventaja, mas no paras el sistema. Joga hasta el final.
Look at him looking in amazement, being in this big venue here in Bengala, watching Angola play. You know, go back to your childhood and you remember those times when you went to sporting events like this, and it's just like the greatest thing in the world, isn't it? It's just not the game, it's the big space that you're in. And it really captures the imagination. Now the basketball turned over into the hands of Gilson Bango. Gofate Bwamba, and he's fouled. Guinea right now, their own worst enemy. So it was Salim Gassama with the foul. Well, free throw wise, Angola not shrouding themselves in glory right now. Do make one of two. They were just yesterday, just 4 or 5. They didn't get that many opportunities. Here's Mo Keita. Dumbuya tried to get it down low to Conde, but the hands were up for Angola. Shannon Evans hustles back like a defensive back. Good hustle, at least, to prevent the layup. Three-point shot. And good box out by Gassama, and now a chance to run. Dumbuya, oh boy, has it taken away again by Gerson Domingos. He passes the quick spin by Gilson. Back outside, Gerson. Again, and Gaku this time had his hands on it, but he couldn't get the rebound. Evans spinning his way, gets it to Keita. What a play by Keita. Quimbamba passes to Gilson. He's hemmed in. He gets it back out and is stolen by Dumbuya. And then Gaku comes up and commits the foul on Conde. Abu Gaku. I mean, it's really, you got to give context to this for Guinea. I mean, they were nowhere near this competitive in the African qualifiers for the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2019. They are right in this game. Dumbuya trying to get on the same page with Zečević. Gassama, meanwhile, inbounds the basketball. Oh, picks up the dribble. That was dangerous. Fofana. And he was fouled by Quimbamba. You know, a lot of questions asked at the FIBA AfroBasket, what's happened to Angola basketball? And really, I think the general consensus was it's not so much that Angola basketball had dropped. It's more that everybody else has gotten a lot better. And perhaps Guinea, one of these teams that typifies that. Shannon Evans, a little bit long. I mean, you look at Kenya, coached by Liz Mills, they were tough. And Uganda were tough. You know, a lot of good teams. Gaku from deep. Okay, maybe they don't shoot it quite as well. And they need Carlos Moraes out here. We thought he was going to be playing, but he's not. Ječević thinking that possession should be his team's. He's telling him not to argue anymore. He's going to get slapped with a tee. So Gilson Bango gets it to drop. And Moketa able to get the rebound. There's no mean feat against this Angola team. And Gaku gambling, almost trying to get the basketball there from Evans. Quick pass to Keita. And Keita, boy, he was fouled as he spun. 18 rebounds overall for Angola, 14 for Guinea. 7 of the Angola rebounds on the offensive glass. It looked like Gaku might have been a little bit hard done by on that call. Keita takes his time. It's been a quiet start for him.
Last one.
6 points of difference. Keita now with 7 points. And make it 8. Shannon Evans obviously wasn't at the FIBA AfroBasket. They had Daouda Diaby that was the starting point guard. And so now he's in a backup role, and Evans plays the majority of the minutes. Oh, what a great reaction by Keita, the swat. And Gaku with another offensive rebound, the pump fake. Great work by Keita. Might have affected his shot on the way up, in fact. Fofana hands it off. Tijan Keita. Evans, it's good. How about that? A good 1.5 meters behind the arc. Goodness me. That's why he plays in the toughest league in Europe, Spain. Now Tijan Keita comes up with it. Oh, tough pass. And they just turned it over cheaply. Fofana quickly to the other end. Nowhere to go for Shilde Dondao. Have they called the foul on Tijan Keita? Ječević can't believe it. Well, there was some body. Fofana comes out. So Shilde Dondao goes in to the land of the trees and gets to the free throw line where he makes the first. He's 1.67 meters in height. And he was fouled by the 2.05 meter Tijan Keita. Well, timeout on the court here late in the first half, as Guinea and Angola head back to the bench. Zečević will have some words of wisdom to impart to his players. Let's try to listen in.
You are here. You are here on the top. You here on the diamond. Go on the Tijan. Dauda. Relabal. Play here. Lead and pass. Go. Open this kind of the screen, Keta. Let them play. Tijan, stay here. Maybe he can give you the ball immediately. Okay? Please, on the offense, on the press.
Evans has been really good today. 11 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Lucani coming back into the game, number 3. And the ball goes off of Errol Gilson. And Mokeita was holding his breath, hoping that they weren't going to say that he touched it. .140 remaining, and look at the gambling. Shilde, or driving in and missing, and Shilde Dundao causing problems with his pace, his anticipation, and getting to the line. So Diaby, who just came into the game, turns it over. He's played 9 seconds and he's got 1 turnover. That's not going to get him a lot of minutes. Slando Manuel back in as well. Oh, short, but then Gilson, offensive rebound, goes up, and they stick with it, and they get the putback. That's 3 points for Angola that never should have happened. But the turnover allowed them to do just that. Back to a 7-point lead. Oh, look at the rejection. The rim protection on Evans' drive. Shilde Dundao gets swatted by Mokeita. Look at this. Evans goes high, and Teotonio Doe just says, here you go. He enjoys it. He enjoys a good block like he does a dunk. So timeout with 1:12 remaining.
Childe sacas, ¿vale? Childe sacas. Está Leukene, con los pequeñinos, probablemente con Evans. Estás Teotonio. Estás Gilson. Mira. Vas a cortar aquí, ¿sí? Antonio, vienes aquí. Leukene, haces que vas a bloquear, mas no. Voltas y das bola aquí a Leukene. Leukene, tienes que acabar, 1 contra 1. No fintes mucho porque si no van a venir a...
(38-31), Angola coming out of the timeout. Childe Dondao rims out, but again, nobody boxed out. Gaku, that should have been Mo Keita. Excuse me, Manuel. And the rebound and putback takes it back to a 9-point lead. Angola finishing strong here. Sparked by that Childe Dondao steal. Tijan Keita. So points slow to register for Guinea, but it should be 40-33. There it is. Oh, left wide open. Gosh, you got to be able to knock that shot down. And Doumbouya with the rebound comes down hard on Teotonio Do. And Evans, well, I was going to say they should hold it for 1. Now with Angola, both teams over the limit, that means free throws for Conde. So with 9 seconds left, Angola should get it back.
One thing is going to rebound. He's that ball. But he's holding the ball and you're going in by. No, he's going to ball and you're going in. 2 shots.
Well, Guinea, when you're trailing, these free throws are magnified. And they have done pretty well. So Conde makes 1 of 2. Angola got time. They got to put it up the court now. Gonçalves or Lucane. And an offensive foul called on Teotonio Do. So that gives it back to Guinea, and they might put some time back on the clock. So Diaby is going to come out. And Tijan Keita goes back in. So they do not put time on the clock. Quick pass, Shannon Evans gets it off in time. Well, that was a good look. 40-34, Angola. They're able to turn it up a notch defensively. They're a different team. But still the frustrating part for them is that they haven't opened up a wider advantage. Angola on top, 40-34 over Guinea at halftime of the African qualifiers for the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023. Both teams with 10 makes inside New York. Guinea more efficient. 4 threes, 2 more for Angola, and each team with 8 made free throws. So those 2 more 3-pointers, the difference in the scoring. And the rebounding has been a problem for Guinea, as Angola have seized on that. And see Evans leading all scorers for Guinea with 11. And as we look at the highlights, really, I mean, the 11 points off the Guinea turnovers, the 10 Guinea turnovers have hurt Guinea, and the 10 second chance points have hurt Guinea because they've only scored 2 second chance points and 1 fast break point. So you take care of the ball a little bit better. You don't let Angola to get out and get the cheap stuff, but it is when they turn up their defense, they're a different team. Shannon Evans much better today offensively, at least early on here in the first half. Moketa with 8 points and Evans with 11. And for Angola, 8 for Shilde Dondao and 7 for Gilson Bango. So 6 points, 6 points the difference, but still a very winnable game when you look at it for Guinea. But they got to come out strong in the second half, you would think, behind Shannon Evans. See Shannon Evans very effective driving to the basket. Gerson Domingo's coming out and helping out as well. He's got 5 points, including that 1 3-pointer. And the long 3 for Evans, part of his 11-point haul. That's where he made it 1 step too far, with Teotonio Do going up for the rejection. So at halftime, it's Angola up 40-34 over Guinea.
Who will you become when the moment arrives? And you're carrying the expectations of an entire nation, representing your people and their dreams, the colorful faces in the streets, the screaming fans in the stands. It's time to make your move. All eyes on you, all hope, all heart. Because when you win for all.
Diogo short. Oh, and the follow is contagious. Idogi has had enough. But they would go on the run that they did, which ultimately was ended with a heavy defeat to eventual finalist Cote d'Ivoire. Here it is up on the break. Shannon Evans. He's got some hops. Joel Almeida guarding Uzo. He hands it off, and there he is, the big fella, the 17-year-old Kingsley Onyenso. Ganapamo has been quiet. He goes up, has it knocked out of his hands. Shannon Evans avoids the knee. He gets it up to Kaba. Oh, what a block. Watch this again. Look at the sensational swat.
Davis, big son. Well, I'm surprised the hoop is still standing.
It's going to be an incredible event, as all FIBA basketball World Cups are. How about that? The alley-oop pass from Evans to Tijan Keita. And you know that's what they want to do. They want to take advantage of those bigs.
Oh, you are joking me. What a block that is. Diabate does a good job to keep hold of it. Diabate trying to twist and turn his way through. The pass behind the back. Oh, and the 3 is just off target, but the 2 is back in. And Cote d'Ivoire lead by 1. What a play, though, from Diabate. The pass behind the back was absolutely absolutely exceptional.
Boya gets it across in time, hands it up, look at the touch pass, look at him pass it, look at him, look at Guinea go! Bodies falling all over the place. Mendoza gets it back to Xavier. Here's Correa, and he flies it in, another one! Oh, goodness me, brings the basket down. Throwing it down in anger, watch this, again. Oh, gosh.
We have walked this land for a long time. We know how far we've gone, and we're sure of how far we can go. Unity is not just a word here. It's not just a spirit in this sport. It's the way we all move. We are proud of our art, country, family, language, and culture. We are united by basketball.
Welcome to FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup 2022.
Childe Dundao with 8 points, leading all scorers for Angola, who are on top 40-34 over Guinea. Here in the African qualifiers for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. He's not the biggest guy on the court, but he certainly has a big heart, and it's evident every time he steps onto the hardwood, especially when he has the letters Angola on his chest. For Guinea, Shannon Evans has a game-high 11 points. And Mo Keita 8. Tijan Keita also contributing, but not at the level that they need him to. It's a big physical Angola team that doesn't give anything away cheaply inside. This Guinea team has its work cut out, but you know, in many respects, they're just still learning the ropes at this level, and that's probably where a player like Shannon Evans is really going to help them. And they're not out of this by a long shot. Angola are good, and they were good at the FIBA AfroBasket in Kigali, but they've never been 100% convincing. That said, they were very almost unlucky not to beat Senegal when they were knocked out in the quarterfinals in Rwanda. I think where Keita has to really do a better job is boxing out, keeping those rebounders off the offensive glass for Angola. But, you know, it's only a 6-point game. It's very manageable for Guinea. You know, you talk about a couple of three-pointers and you're right back in it. But by the same token, they will know that Angola can come out firing and go on a quick run. So there's Evans. He's smiling right now, 11 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. But he knows there is a long, long way to go in this one. Well, we've had some great action in Africa. Cape Verde beating Nigeria on day 1. Guinea overcoming Central African Republic. Cote d'Ivoire edging Angola 57-56. And Mali, a surprise winner, 76-66 over Uganda. Today, we've watched Central African Republic crash to a heavy defeat to Cote d'Ivoire, 92-64. And Mali led for much of the game against Nigeria, even double digits, but ended up losing late. Ogundaran with a late 4-point play for Nigeria to seal their fate. Remember, 5 teams from Africa will go to the FIBA Basketball World Cup that will be played in Indonesia, Japan, and the Philippines in 2023. So second half action is underway here in Benguela, Angola. And the hosts with the most, that's what they hope, but they turn it over. Chance, a rare chance to run. And Tijan Keita gets it to drop. What they might call a travel there on Tijan Keita. But he was able to get it up and in now. Guinea in a 2-3 zone. Oh, what a tough drive by Gaku. You're not supposed to give that away in the zone. The zone's supposed to take it all away. Make him beat you from outside. Evans off from the side. Oh, goodness me, he missed the layup. Zečević can hardly bear to stand it. The play was drawn to perfection, and now Gaku misses the layup. So I guess it's even. And Guinea able to pick up the basketball. Conde has to be careful. And a late charge, but it was called. So Gaku, here you go. That he was on the ground there for a while. So the mop man, famously here, comes out, take care of business. Quick pass down to Gaku. And three-point shot from Shilde Dundao is not there. Tijan Keita got a hand on it. So he's being more active. Keita. Oh, nice pass inside to Mo Keita. And Guinea have figured some things out here against this Angola defense. They're getting some wide open looks underneath the basket. That's what good coaches do. They make adjustments at halftime. And that's what Zečević has done. And, oh boy, they again had them, Angola scrambling a little bit, trying to get the ball in for an open look, and they got a hand on the pass, but it ended up in the hands of Angola. Yeah, that was a clear foul on Mo Keita. So Manuel makes the second free throw. Shannon Evans pulls up on the break. And McCaney has it knocked out of his hands. Fortunately to a teammate, Shilde Dundao. He gets it over to Manuel. Oh, right as the shot clock expired. Look at Zečević. And he bails him out with that shot. Now that pass was never going to make it to Conde. Shilde Dundao wide open. And the ruling is that the ball has gone off of Gaku. Dundao knows he needs to make that shot when he's wide open. Timeout on the floor. A lot of huffing and puffing, and Guinea looking better, but nevertheless falling further behind, 9 points.
Let's go. Okay, guys. Okay. Let's take play. Offense. One up. Tijan. Here. Keita here. David here. Bebeto here. Bebeto go out. Give the ball to Tijan. Shannon, don't move. Don't move. Stay. Give the ball to Tijan. Give the ball to David. Keita. Open the space. I'm a split here for the Shannon. You roll down.
1, 2 y 3. Contra él. Contra él. Y le atacas. Es fácil, es fácil. Mas en defensa hay que controlar o resalto. Correr cuando no resalto. Vamos.
Vai, defesa, defesa, defesa. 1, 2, 3, defesa.
That's part of the process when you're a team like Guinea. You've got to learn how to win games. You know, you can become competitive, that's one thing, but you also have to be able to be mentally strong, take advantage of those opportunities that come your way, and really hone in on the execution. And the defense and the rebounding obviously has to be spot on. Lundell just so dangerous with his defense, isn't he? The way he reaches in. Now Moketa, they're trying to feed Conde down low. But he is surrounded by white shirts. Fofana's going to try to inbound the basketball. Angola calling their plays. And he gets it to Conde. Conde backing up Gilson Bango. And traveling. A lot of turnovers for Guinea, 13 already. Still got 16 minutes to play. Manuel, another three. And now the lead, double digits for Angola. Evans, bounce pass to Conde. It looks like the foul's on Islando Manuel. Yep. Good call by the refs. And Conde sinks to first. He gets both free throws. Kimbamba comes back into the game for Angola, another three-point threat. Here's Gerson. He puts it up. And look at Gilson battling away for the rebound, those long arms. Now it goes back up. And traveling called. And a technical foul has been called for his protesting. Technical foul called on Pep Claros. No, it's been called on Zečević. He can't have any more technicals, so he'll have to take a hike. Wonder why he got technical. His team, the call went his way. It's unusual to see a coach get a technical. He must have said something that the referees did not like, obviously. Now into the corner, Tijan Keita. Quick pass into the middle. Kaba gets swatted by Gilson. Gilson Bango. Jerson. Ooh. And into Gilson Bango. He got the block at one end and the basket at the other. Shannon Evans with a little runner. Here's Lekene again. Down low to Gilson Bango, and he gets it to Gakko. And the lead now 14. I think Zečević is complaining about 3 seconds. Shilde Dondal fouling Shannon Evans out on the perimeter, it appears. Or no, it was an off-the-ball foul. Fouls on Gilson Bango guarding Conde. Moketa comes out. Felizardo Ambrosio comes in for Gilson Bango. Well, things going Angola's way at this point. Their defense has just been too good. Here's Conde. Look at him, surrounded. He gets rid of it to Dumboya. Shading under pressure, short. Diaby follows it up, brings it back out. And he turns it over again, his second turnover in limited minutes today. But then he comes right back and takes it. But Lynn, look at Ambrosio diving on the floor for the loose ball and delivering a lesson to everybody. How bad do you want it? See, Diaby takes it here. Look at Ambrosio. And that's what distinguishes a really good player from a great player. And look at this. Oh, gosh. Well, you can't take your eyes off of him, that's for sure. Mopping it up. Toy Limpa Chow is quite famous in these parts for his ability to not only get the moisture off the floor, the sweat, but look at the fans, they love him. He also is quite the entertainer. And the drive and the basket is good. Or, sorry, they've called the foul. And they get inside and the block. So Kaba gets it back for Guinea. Under 3 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Angola trying to lower the boom. Guinea, the game is heating up. They had their chances early in the second quarter. They weren't able to take advantage, and the lead has gradually grown. Now they've got Evans out of the game, and here's Conde. He's got a chance for a three-point play. If he can catch it that low to the basket, he is a load, obviously, to try to stop Ambrosio. appealing for a travel call, but see if Conde can take his time and make the free throw. He does. Guinea could really do with a turnover and an easy basket if they could get one, because they have found points tough to come by here in the second half. From the side. So that was Kimbamba missing. Here's Conde again, lays it up, misses, stays with it, and the ball goes out of bounds. He had made the move, and now they're saying Guinea basketball. Referee's going to talk about it. So they do indeed consult each other, and the ball goes over to Angola. Conde did all the tough work on that last drive, and then he just did not have the finish. Lekene. And Kimbamba gets it back to Lekene. Gerson Gonçalves. Puts on the line. Ooh, missed it badly. Oh boy, Kaba falling down, and then fortunately gets fouled with Angola now over the limit, and he will go to the line. So that worked out pretty nicely for Guinea. The slip, and now the free throws. So Dawda Diaby comes out. Shannon Evans comes back in. And if these free throws can go in, and Guinea can again just control the rhythm of the game, prevent those second opportunities for Angola at the other end, you know, they might be able to fight their way back into this thing. So good job by Kaba to get it back to a 10-point deficit. Angola want no part of this being a close game. They want to put this thing on ice as quickly as possible. Remembering what happened yesterday, couldn't hold off Cote d'Ivoire, who came back and beat them by a single point in their first game in the African qualifiers. Guinea won their game against Central African Republic, and with Cote d'Ivoire next, they know this game is vital for them. Shilde Dondao pulls up, and Tijan Keita not able to rebound. And this is where Angola just have that distinct advantage on the offensive boards. Guinea cannot keep them out. I mean, Keita was in better position here. Look at him. But he's just not able to keep Ambrosio away from the ball. Second one is good. Tijan Keita is going to inbound it. His team down 12 with 1:14 remaining in the third. Evans back in, so that brings a little more impetus. Starting floor general. Nice pass. Kaba, what a play from Guinea. And look at the joy, and look at the coach saying, if we execute, look what we can do. They're hounding Kaba now. The pass. Angola trying to get something out of the madness. Gaku takes it down low and scores. Tough finish. Conde. And his pass, too difficult to pick up for Kaba. Dundal out to Ambrosio. And look at that, another offensive rebound. And another chance. This offensive rebound claimed by Clesio Castro. And that's where Angola are winning the game right now. They are just killing Guinea on the offensive glass. Half of their rebounds have come on the offensive glass. 18 out of 36 rebounds for Angola at this end of the court. By contrast, Guinea have 3 offensive rebounds. And the second chance points, I'm surprised it's not more. It's 12 for Angola. This time Tijan Keita able to get the rebound. So over to Shannon Evans. Shot clock, game clock winding down. They have to launch it, and Guinea's still in it. But clock is going to become the enemy. 10 minutes remaining. Angola on top of Guinea. Here at the end of the third quarter, 58-46. So you can look at the numbers all you want. The free throw, you know, had Angola made their free throws, they would be up by a big number. And as you take in the highlights from the third quarter, again, it's worth remembering that not only have Angola struggled from the free throw line, 12 of 22, but they are dominating on the glass, and their biggest lead has been 14 points, which is right now it's at 12 points. Each team has 26 points in the paint, but second chance points 12-2 in favor of Angola. Fast break points 11-6 in favor of Angola, and points off turnovers 14-4 in favor of Angola. Well, get the official app of the World Cup qualifiers in your smartphone for all the latest news, stats, information, pictures, videos. It's there. Antonio Doe comes back into the game. Gerson Domingos dribbling away over to Shilde Dondao. Good quick hands from Guinea. And as the shot clock winds down, Gelson Domingos, or is it Dondao, drives in and scores. Offensive foul. Zečević saying he was diving. Watch this. Oh. Even on the good defense, the ball goes back to Angola. Now they have their biggest lead of the game, 16 points. And the good hands from Dundao. He brings it forward. Looks at his options. Domingos. Boimba, and Keita able to rebound that. Good hands from Domingos. Guinea in trouble, and they don't get the shot off in time. Great defense by Angola. So Keita goes out, Conde in, Fofana, Kaba, Mo Keita, and Shannon Evans for Guinea. But this is a mountain to climb, 16 points. And now the ball turned over. And this is what you got to learn. You got to take care of the basketball. Gaku and Teotonio Do this time boxed out by Conde. Conde seems to be the only one that can really box anybody out. And another. Is that a moving screen? Or did they call it on Shannon Evans? No, they called it on Conde for the moving screen. Domingos. Now a chance to run for Shannon Evans and Guinea. Angola hustle back. Antonio Do reaches in, and Evans kind of stops the rock for Guinea. Gets a three-pointer to drop. Second three-pointer of the game for him. He's 2 of 5. Domingos to Do, the touch pass intercepted. Angola getting a little sloppy here. Teotonio Do. And Diaby drives in, and he's fouled by Teotonio Do. So Diaby very slow to get up. Looks like he's injured his ankle. So he gets some applause as they help him off the court. Angola trying to get their first win of the African qualifiers and to drop Guinea to 1-1. And the inbounds pass goes off the hands of Conde. Turnovers have been a problem for Guinea today. Gaku. And look at that. The offensive rebounds have been a problem as well. Guinea have turned it over now 24 times. Shannon Evans for three. That's good. Well, back to a 12-point game. It's not just about getting stops. They got to get rebounds. They called the foul Conde. Islando Manuel kind of having a laugh at Zečević, who's saying that everybody's flopping for Angola. Here's Gaku coming out of the game. And traveling the call on Teotonio Doe. So Guinea, incredibly, are still in this thing despite the 24 turnovers, despite being out rebounded 38-28, and despite giving away 20 offensive rebounds. Angola had 20 of their 38 rebounds on the offensive glass. Shannon Evans finds a little space and gets another one to drop, and that gets it back to a 9-point game. 4 of 7 from three-point range now, Shannon Evans. 5 minutes remaining. Oh, Teotonio Doe, I'm not sure that's what they want. Doesn't matter because they can't get an offensive rebound, or they can't get a defensive rebound. They can't keep them out, and it's going to cost them the game today. Evans fouled. Zečević wanting an unsportsmanlike, almost as if he's clutching at straws. Need to wipe up that perspiration out there. Here it is again. Ooh, boy. Yeah, that's almost an unsportsmanlike. I mean, that was an... Watch the elbow go into his face. Bam. I mean, that is a forearm shiver. They should look at that. Wow. So they have called the unsportsmanlike. So 2 shots at possession. Zečević still isn't happy. He thinks they should have had some more. I mean, you could argue that it wasn't a unsportsmanlike, but you can't argue that he did not just get his bell rung by the elbow. I mean, that was a hard shot to the face. And all credit to Evans for stepping up and making the free throw. He still looks a bit woozy. So if they can hit a three-pointer here, it's back to a 6-point game, and then it gets really interesting. And you obviously would like to get the ball into the hands of Evans. He's definitely gonna have a sore face, a sore jaw.
In the offense. David here. No, Keta first. David second. Shannon on the line. Okay? Shannon on the line. Tijan out of bound. Gassama here. Shannon, receive the ball. Set the screen for Tijan. Tijan going. You stay here. Play.
Well, Guinea are in it thanks to Shannon Evans, just purely because he's been able to score. He's got 22 points. He's 7 of 13 from the floor. He's 4 of 7 from three-point range. He's been fouled a couple of times and made all 4 free throws. And on top of that, he's got 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and he's got a plus 21 efficiency. And again, he did take a shot to the face. He's played this game long enough to know that that's kind of comes with the territory, but doesn't make that shot to the face feel any better. As you can see, he is feeling it. He's just got to fight through the pain and the distraction. So Evans has the ball inbounded to him. Guarded by Shilde Dondao. Quick pass, intercepted. Well, not what you want if you're Guinea coming out of the timeout to turn it over. Now they have got to rebound, and they do. Tijan gets it to Conde. Get it to your guard. Another chance for Guinea. Tijan into the paint, into the corner. And Tijan gets to the drop. Here they come. It's back to a 7-point game with 3:50 remaining. Guinea were basically in critical condition with the respirator on in intensive care. And now that breathing mask is off, but they still do not get the stop they need at that end. As Domingos drives in for the layup. Shannon Evans loses it as he goes up. .25 turnovers. Good hands. Sama. Domingos takes the 3. And trying to box out. They just cannot get the basketball. So Conde has fouled out. They're going to have to do it without the big man, Dauda Conde. And the ball knocked away. But again, the foul has been called. So it's Islando Manuel who is fouled. He goes to the line. He's a good shooter. 17 points, 3 of 4 at the line today. He's got a couple of 3-pointers as well, 6 of 9 from the floor overall. Makes 1 of 2, and it's a 10-point lead. And you would think Angola are close to sealing this. Hugely important possession for Guinea. Keita spins, goes up. Boy, what a crazy attempt to score, and he almost did. Domingos, a little wraparound. Good play, Angola. Pulling up, and Shannon Evans can't get that one to drop. And that might have just done it for Guinea. Now it's important, again, remember, if you're Guinea, you do not want this lead to get out of hand because you will play Angola again. Teotonio Doe, oh, he hits a three. That's adding insult. Look at the fans, they're loving it. Mo Keita. Well, it's going about as well as it could for Angola here, considering how many free throws they've missed. They're up 15. They drive in, Childe Dondao, and it's imperative for Guinea if they can get this deficit down a little. But look at the hustle from Angola. I mean, that is just something to admire. The fans have to love it. Up 15, diving for the ball as it goes out of bounds. The hustle. This is what endears you to your fans. Look at that. Childe Dondao hoping for an unsportsmanlike. He's not going to get that. Well, they might get it. They're going to look at it. So Gaku over there. I wonder if he might try to sneak a peek at the video ref. That was good hands by Gilson Bango. And then look at the extraordinary hustle. Oh, they can see if he was out of bounds. I guess that's what they're looking at, to see if actually he saved it. And from that angle, it looks like he maybe had not saved it. Is he out of bounds? Can't see it from that photo. It has to be the other one. From that video replay, rather. Okay, no, so they were actually looking at whether or not it was an unsportsmanlike foul, not whether it was the possession that should belong to Angola. So let's listen to Coach Zečević.
Listen. Listen. Okay, no problem. Stay. Go in. Hey. Hey. Mo Keita. Mo Keita. Gassama. Set the screen. Gassama. Écran pour Mo Keita. Après, allez. Mo Keita. Tijan. Pour porter la balle. Un ou autre. À la fin.
Angola! Forza!
So what can happen is, looks like Shannon Evans is coming out of the game.
Ursa al interior. Keta, see, say Keta is coming. You come and set the screen and roll down.
Allez, gars, allez, allez.
18 points, 4 rebounds. Just, you know, you would want to manage this score as much as possible in case of a three-way tiebreak for, you know, if you come into that, or even a head-to-head with Angola. But, you know, the fact that they're up by this large, you know, if they can cut it, if they can get it back, ideally, to 10 points, but get anything back, they would like that. But it's not looking good from this standpoint, as the lead now goes to 16. Well, once again, offensive rebound, and I'm sure that's what Kozecovic, you can see him throw his arms wide open as if to say, we can't get a rebound. That's what he'll be harping on after this game. So 44 rebounds, 23 of them on the offensive glass for Angola. And the players are thanking the fans for coming out and showing their support for the team tonight. So that last turnover gives Guinea now 27 turnovers in the game. Kozecovic wanting his team to play to the end. The crowd going nuts here in Benguela. Three-point shot. He has to launch it. He doesn't have time. No, he wasn't aware. You got to be aware of the situation. So Angola just had too much. Far too good on the glass. Their defensive pressure was too much. And they have gotten an important win. 75-59 over Guinea. Angola win it. Well, looking at these final stats and some similarities, you look at the free throw misses by Angola, that's glaring for them, but, you know, 10 more steals, more assists, and look at the rebounds, 12 more rebounds, and many of those on the offensive glass. Slando Manuel, 18 points. Shannon Evans had a game-high 22 in defeat. The Keita connection just did not come to the fore tonight like it needs to for Guinea. Well, here's a look back at the highlights. The second quarter, the second half. There were moments early on in the second half where it looked as if this Guinea team might take this deep. But Angola were irrepressible. Manuel was tough. Gaku was tough. In the end, they finished with 3 players in double digits tonight. Gilson Bango had a double-double, 11 and 10. also 2 blocks. Islando Manuel had the 18 points to lead him in scoring, and Shilde Dundao, 11 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. You can hear the crowd, how they just love watching the national team play. Shannon Evans did keep his team in it. Shot much better today than one day ago. He's going to have to find some extra strength to go out and shoot well against Cote d'Ivoire tomorrow. He'll be tired. So, as they put the finishing touches on this, and you can see Pep Claros wanting the crowd to enjoy it, to get up as much as possible. And that great hustle typified the effort. Great night of basketball here in Angola. Much better result for the home fans than last night, that's for sure. So here are the standings. You can see Angola now 1-1 ahead of Guinea 1-1 since they've got their head-to-head, and Central African Republic at 0-2. Up at the top, Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire winning earlier today, 92-64 over Central African Republic before this 75-59 win for Angola over Guinea. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Big game of basketball. Angola win. They will be in action tomorrow against Central African Republic. Guinea return to the court, and they will take on Cote d'Ivoire.